to wrap it up, I want to talk about one of the covers that actually went viral. I read on an article that you did this New Yorker's health, medicine, and bodies
Yeah.
issue in April 2017, in which the illustration called Operating Theater was designed from the perspective of the patient, featuring 4 female surgeons. So you said that the aim was to capture the feeling of people watching you lose consciousness, right, as you lay on the OP bed, or
Yeah.
yeah, on the room. And I want to ask you, this went viral, and a lot of like teams or surgeon teams took pictures that emulated your cover, and this was a big thing on social media. So I want to ask you a little bit about how that experience is, and how, what are the things that you learn from those experiences, in terms of like, okay, they bring me a lot of exposure, but at the same time, how your work can create that kind of reaction,
It
right?
was to be honest, it was one of the most amazing moments. Also because I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't plan for it to be viral. I didn't plan for people to do that.
Yeah.
And I actually think before that, so I had done some New Yorker covers before that, but the New Yorker covers I had done were like the Page Turner or In the Shade, were very glamorous. They were very, very me in a way, but they were very iconic of my type of work. And I had done the Bob Dylan cover as well, which was Bob Dylan. But this was the first time where I remember, because Françoise Mouly, the art director, sent me an email saying, we're doing a new issue. So it wasn't a theme that existed before, which is, the body, science, the body and medicine or something. Can you send us some ideas? So which happened. And when I had no idea, because I couldn't research what was the vibe of this issue, because it hasn't been done before. And so I think when I sent some ideas, one of the ideas came from a very personal place, which was my memory as a child from being on that operating table when they operated my eyes. And that fear, I mean, it's the first time I went into full anesthesia, and I still remember that moment. And I don't know, it came to me as like, this is how I felt, so I'm going to show it from my point of view. And I was actually operated on by a woman. So in a way, that cover was an homage, to that woman and to that moment.
Yeah.
But what happened after that, when it went live, is it took a life of its own, really.
Oh my
Because
God.
a surgeon
Goosebumps.
saw it.
Goosebumps.
No, but it was amazing. Like a surgeon saw it, and I didn't do it consciously, but it's true that women surgeons are never represented. It was the first time. So it was and on the cover of the New Yorker. So for women surgeons out there, it was a big thing. But then also the angle I used was such an easy angle to reproduce, because every operating table had that light. So it was you needed nothing, you needed a phone and women surgeons. And so this is actually thanks to this woman, Susan Pitt, who started the New Yorker Challenge and saying, women surgeon out there, show yourself.
Yeah.
It was crazy. We received more than 5,000 images.
Oh my
from
God.
everywhere. They were just like pouring over, and people were doing articles about it. And I was really humbled, because I can't say like, yay, that was no, it's just, I just did what felt right. And I mean, of course, I'm a big feminist, and I do a lot of, I empower women through the drawings a lot. I draw a lot of, strong women, but it wasn't like a conscious decision. And I also think that Françoise saw it, because my first sketch was with women. And then when I developed it, I gave her some options where there was a mix. And she's the one who said, no, go back. Go back to your first draft, because she saw in it what I didn't see when I sent the sketch. And I think that's why I got the cover. So I think it was honestly, it was really an amazing moment, because that's good notoriety. That's something going viral for the right reasons, something that's helping